Stand up and go on your way. Words from the end of this gospel. Stand up and go on your way. Your faith has saved you. Now, these words might just as well have been spoken by St. Martin of Tours in the famous story in which he gave his cloak to the beggar by the road. But it goes very well with the picture, I think, on the screen. The beggar's just out of sight. But the context here is a little different. When we hear this story, I think we're immediately struck by two possible messages or morals to the tale, as they're sometimes called. The first, the most obvious one we'd emphasise, probably when teaching it to children as well, would be about gratitude. 9 of the lepers just took their healing for granted. Only one came back to thank Jesus, and he's saved by his faith. We too should be grateful to God for his blessings, of course. The second moral is a little more subtle. The one who's grateful is a Samaritan, an outsider, a foreigner, someone who Jesus' Jewish hearers would normally look down upon, even despise, perhaps fear. Yet, just like the centurion who on another occasion approaches Jesus in faith to ask for his servant to be healed, so it's the Samaritan who impresses Christ by his faith. Even those outside the holy people can have faith and be saved by it. Of course, our second moral. But I think there's also a third moral, one which is perhaps easy to miss. 10 lepers were healed. 10 went away rejoicing. And even though 9 of them didn't return to show their gratitude to the healer, they were nevertheless healed. They were nevertheless saved from their infirmity. They were nevertheless blessed by God. We owe God our gratitude, but we don't earn his blessing. For even if we forget him, even if we overlook him, even if we take him for granted, he still loves us. He still blesses us. He still heals us.